Hello everybody, I feel really stupid because I've tried filming this video like 6 times, but I keep stumbling up on my words and I'm allowed to edit in this video because if I edit then I don't really get to have the full experience of what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's get this party started with some yellow, white, brown, green, red. The reason why I named all those colors is because I wanted to make notice of the fact that I all have a bunch of gray videos on my channel, such as the black and white intentional video with some static and a border where it made all funky and black and white at the edges, and I also have that video where I filmed it at sunset, so it got gradually darker as the video went on, until there was a flashback to a blooper, which the video got slightly lighter, and then it got to late at night where the video was tinted negative red, which is not blue, but it was, because it was tinted negative, then it was turned red, because I'm a fancy editor like that. I'm the shit. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about is Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero and Diet Coca-Cola. And the reason why I'm talking about Coca-Cola is because Coca-Cola tastes good. Well, at least it does in its original form. In Diet Coke, it tastes moderately okay, and in Coke Zero, it tastes like crap. But it smells so awesome. I mean, I use this as a scented candle. You have no idea how flat this is. This is so flat. Like, I bought this in December 2009. I had another one that I bought in December 2008, but I actually drank that one, so it didn't have as much of a smell as this one does, where now, if you shake it up, it barely fizzes, and the fizz doesn't even rise. It just kind of settles on top. Eventually, it won't even fizz. And that'll be some glory days right there. Maybe I should open it to let the fizz out so it can get flat faster. Anyway, what I'm going to be talking about today is, like, I don't get why Coca-Cola Zero tastes so much worse than Diet Coke. Because if you think about it, they're both sweetened with the same thing, which is not sugar, which is what makes Coca-Cola, the original, taste so good. But they're sweetened with aspartame and some other type of potassium that I've had trouble pronouncing, even when I'm talking slowly. So I'm not going to try and pronounce it when I'm talking fast. But I'm so confused as to why something that's sweetened with the same thing. And for that matter, is there even any sort of, like, ingredient difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero? Because as far as I can tell, they're both made of the exact same things. And, you know, they're sweetened by the same thing, and they obviously have the same basic Coca-Cola thing, and they're both advertised as no sugar, which I think one of them is no caffeine, or maybe they both are, but I'm not really sure. Maybe the caffeine thing is a big factor in it, if it's even a factor at all, because I don't even remember if it really is absent in one of them or not. But let's pretend for a moment that it is, and that caffeine makes it taste better or worse in one of them, whichever one it is. I don't know, because I didn't follow Coca-Cola back when I was younger, and they didn't have Diet Coke Zero, but now that I have Diet Coke Zero, and I'm trying to follow it, but the Wikipedia page is confusing me, so I can't really look up anything too detailed, because I'm, you know, it's late at night, and I don't want to look up things. But wait, if it's late at night, then how come last time when you filmed at sunset, it got all black and white? Oh, that's because I was thinking, like, oh, I'm too cool to have my light on, I'll, like, sit in the dark. And now you know what happens when I sit in the dark? This happens when I sit in the dark. You can see my outline, but nothing really good, and it got all blurry when I turned the light back on, because it's all shit like that. The same thing happens when I close the lens caps, but it's getting up to 3 minutes, and I don't want to have my video up to 3 minutes, because if it's 3 minutes, it sucks, dude. Actually, no, my video doesn't suck when it gets up to 3 minutes, but I'm going to stop it anyway before they get to that point, because I'm really... Bye.